Hello everybody, welcome back to Enter the Gungeon with me, Flick, and I'm sure you've probably already by now seen that I did the robots past off, well not off camera, on camera but without voice, and just uploaded the dragon kill and then the pass kill. Ironically, the hardest character to play as has the easiest past, but at least hey, it stuck to the theme of him wanting to correct an error, unlike the bullets past, which makes no sense within the context of the game. A number of people expressed sadness at the prospect of me ending this series, because I do not like this update at all. It's removed all fun of the game for me. So I will persist a little bit longer. I'm waiting to see what the first... I already have Shell unlocked. What is that? That's weird. Yeah, that's what we got for doing the robot. Shell's already in the game. I've had it multiple times. Whatever. Anyway, I will persist until I see what kind of like the next update does. Not the next full update, I mean, you know, a small patch. I'll see what it does and how it fixes the game. To get the robots pass done, that was a whole day wasted of doing runs. So there was absolutely no fun to be had, so you didn't miss anything in the run that eventually won, let's put it that way. And I'm now, I mean, one of the episodes of the supply drop update has gone live now, where I asked people, sorry I'm just turning down the game volume in my headset, it feels a little bit loud. One of the runs I did of the update, where I kind of asked people what are your thoughts on it if you're not new to Gungeon. Most people agreed with me that the sword has been nerfed hard. Not as many people seeing the long-term negatives that I am seeing, and that's possibly just because they haven't put as many hours into the game as I have. Upon doing those robot runs, I remember one run where I got the bullet bore. On camera, I mean. And I was like, this is definitely doing less damage. I don't think now that that's the case of the bullet borer being nerfed. I think all weapons now do worse against bosses on later floors. I don't think it's limited to any one particular weapon, even though certain, you know, single weapons were rebalanced, quote unquote. I think the boss fights on the later floors just last longer, floor 3 onwards. They just take longer to kill whether you have a quote-unquote boss weapon or not. That is a terrible decision. I am convinced that it is the case. I've put in 100 hours into this game. I can tell when things are slower than they used to be for a feature that was already too slow to begin with. The later bosses take less damage or have more HP than they did before the update. I am 100% certain of that fact. And that makes it worse. It makes it slower and dull. The boss fights are already bad and now they are worse. Which is why I am not enjoying this update. Now I did look into whether or not I can uninstall the update and just go back to what it was before, but because it's not a DLC, it's just a patch. That is not an option. I can't revert back. And then I thought, oh well, maybe if I switched over to the PS4 version and then just set it to never update. But I was too late by the time I thought of that. The PS4 version had already been released. So then I went looking for mods. Modding for Gungeon is actually a thing, as it turns out, but it's in the very early stages. There's very few, and the ones I could find, they went too far. So it was stuff like, oh you have infinite keys, or oh you have infinite HP. That's not what I want. I want the game to be a bit more streamlined and balanced. And fun again. I want the bosses to have a lot less HP. That'd pretty much solve a lot of my issues. I'd also like guns to be rebalanced back to what they were before the supply update. But there's no mods that do that yet. If you happen to see one that does do that kind of thing, let me know, because I'm not checking it every week, let's put it that way, but I did a quick check. I found a website that has, you know, the kind of shell you need to do any kind of mod for Gungeon, but all the other ones, they went too far. I'm not looking for invincibility, I'm looking for balance. So yeah, I will carry on in the interim playing Gungeon every so often. It will not be as frequent as it was before. There will be much more, well, at least we're getting a key back every time for some reason, but this is garbage. There will not be as many episodes as frequently because I'm having no fun playing the game. I have a topic for another Inside Baseball episode, so I think I'll probably do that next time. So at least there's that, and then I don't care if I've had a bad run or not, because it's more so about just whatever I'm talking about. That is the floor done. You were selling the flare gun. 35. If I get enough money from the boss, I could do that. Also, before I go any further, this episode is going to be dedicated to Jarek. Thank you very much for your support on Patreon. I'm sorry I forgot to do it right at the start, but I had to get a lot off my chest about why I dislike this update. Incidentally, if you like the update, that's fine. You can like the update if you like. My own personal enjoyment is what matters for making these videos. I don't think you want to see me just get annoyed at the game over and over. Unless you're watching from a kind of shameful joy, Schadenfreude angle, in which case yes you would. But I'm very aware that that is not the type of audience I have, for the most part, garnered. It's not an audience that wants to see me get really annoyed. There will be some in it, but not the majority. And it's the majority I'm obviously trying to create content for. I think you'd prefer to see me having fun and making stupid observational humour jokes, as usual. I think that book might have saved me from damage there. No, unfinished gun, at least it does slightly more damage than our starting pistol, and it finds secret rooms, although we didn't find it, but, you know, it can. Oh good, Molotov launcher. But hey, we got 2 keys. Wait, we had a gold shell casing there, didn't we? We must have done, because look at our money. Alright, well that's fine then, because we can buy flare gun and the armour. We no longer have an issue with keys, so I might as well, if a key drops before I find the shop on the next floor, just pick it up. Could it be in the shop? It absolutely could be. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna spend my spare blank on a hunch. I'm gonna wait and see if I find a secret room on the next floor, and if I can't, then that's fine. I've got an extra blank for the boss. I was going to say, hey, we'll leave that one. Oh, there's 2 more, that's fine. Let's break you and break you. Okay. Just in case I come across a reason to be cursed. That is not going to hurt you, I don't think. Actually, it totally did, even though you're flying. Alright. Oh, Maya's pissed off at something. Is it Gungeon, Maya? Do you also despise the supply drop update? Do you think it's an unbalanced mess that takes away all the fun of the game? Oh, she went quiet there, so I guess not. Oh wait, no, she's barking again. I choose to take that as confirmation. I don't think anyone came to the door. She'd be barking much more ferociously. Oh, not ferocious. Seriously. Louder. It's actually very early in the morning, so I wouldn't be expecting someone to come to the door. Let me just take off a headset just in case. She is bouncing. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. It was actually the door. Hang on a minute while I get my headset back on. Right. Let's go see what the king wants. Without taking damage. What weapon will I use for that? We'll use unfinished gun just to try and guarantee it. It's early enough that this shouldn't be an issue. Alright, alright. That was super, super easy. Manservantees. Oh, okay. It's a good early weapon. We will go look in our shop. I know it's going to have a key. That's fine. Garbage. Garbage. Don't need the key. I guess we'll be banking our money this floor. Oh, or maybe not. Mutation's crap. Bug boots. Makes us immune to poison. Is that an issue? I guess it is if we fight the Gorgon. The Abyssal Tentacle is a fun weapon. I don't know if it's a practical one. I also don't know if it's been rebalanced in the update, which is another thing to consider. I guess we could just wait till the end of the floor and see how much money we get. Incidentally, I know now why, even though someone was actually at the door, Maya's barking was not as frantic as if it was a stranger, or, well, it was a stranger, but it was a stranger who was delivering dog food. So she probably smelt it, and that's why she was excited rather than protecting her turf. I have to order in her food specially because she has so many allergies, so I have to make sure to get a very special dog food. Oh, hello. With nothing she's allergic to. It's a mimic that moved. Okay, mimic. It's a red mimic as well, which means it's bloody dangerous. Ugh, I don't remember. That's mine. I don't remember what this does. I just know it's an amulet, so it's not very great. Blanks have a chance to pee. Blanks have a chance to pee. To poison, freeze, or ignite. Garbage. But hey, at least it's a passive, so that means our other chest on the floor is a gun, so even if it's brown, we'll go for it. I used to always say that because, hey, if you get the sling, that's a last resort boss weapon for the entire game. It is no longer. It doesn't do enough damage after floor 3, or on floor 3 onwards. It is essentially useless after that part. And that is not hyperbole, that is me speaking from experience. I guess we could take that for unfinished gun. Yeah, why not? It's not doing too badly. It's fine. Burn! I think this is a new room. Second wave? No. You bastard, you blocked the shot. No, that worked out still. We still have our spacebar aim if I desperately need ammo for us. Of course, it's going to be a brown quality gun. Nope, wrong gun. Well, you know, it's fine. We're getting a whole lot of fine and not a whole lot of great. I guess we'll do a full clear just because. Wow, you spawned really far away. One more room, I think. Those are flying as well. Why are they getting burned? Maybe they changed it so burning actually does affect flying enemies and I've just never noticed. If we get the Beholster, we'll find out for sure, because he was definitely immune prior. Or if we ever get Bullet King and I'm playing as the convict, I suppose. Alright, boss. What are we using on the boss? Oh, I guess I could open with Molotov if it's a certain enemy. Nope, Molotov will not work on this. Unfinished gun, I guess. God, it's very inaccurate even with the Marine's buff. again. By buff, I meant passive, incidentally. You know what I mean. Reload speed and accuracy with all guns is slightly above average. Because of the poison, I can't really do anything about that. Of course, if I was immune to poison thanks to bug boots, that wouldn't be an issue at all. I did predict that this would happen. Although we almost can afford the Abyssal Tentacle. Should be fine. No. That was very lucky. I think we did get enough for the Abyssal Tentacle. It's not a boss weapon, but it's a good room clearer. We have 6 keys. The game's just deliberately giving me a relatively generous run. Let's not say easy, let's say generous. To spite me for all the toil I've had with the update so far. But one run does not an average make, and I played a lot of off-camera runs as a robot. Should also probably not use our starting weapon now. Let's use Little Bomber, I guess. Just to get rid of it. Little Bomber or Snowballer. I forgot how long it takes for this goddamn gun to fire. Well, that was kind of fun, though. I can fly. Does that still set these off? No. Excellent. Leave one of the pots alive. You'll do. Fire, for God's sake! Huh, dead end already, eh? Whoops. No, to go back to my previous topic of discussion, giant bags of dog food are bloody heavy. That's really all I have to say about it. It's just bloody heavy. Thank goodness they deliver. So there's a lock special room of some variety. We'll open it and see who it is. It's the blank statue. The blank statue. Well, I'm not prioritising using it now for sure, but in general, if we have any blanks left, I guess that's fine. Are you selling any blanks? Of course not. The one time I might want to buy some. We still have way too many keys, so we might end up buying some armour just for survivability. Oh, this is a new room, obviously. So, 3 bombs to blow up one of those bastards. Same with those. Oh, I don't know about this. Wasn't that 2 that time? Where was the buffing guy? There's the buffing guy. There's another locked door. Oh, you again! And this time you're selling Andromeda strain. Well, don't I wish I kept my money. I didn't expect you to show up 2 floors in a row. The membrane is fine. The plunger, if I... Oh wait, I can fly, so I think the plunger still doesn't work on me. But the plunger, it feels like it got nerfed. It doesn't fill the floor anymore. The membrane is a good gun, so 50 shells, that's worth buying, I think. I could see myself getting that on this floor. Great, my first bit of damage is from being stuck on the wall again. I really kind of wish they'd spent some time making that not a thing that keeps on happening as well. That'd be fun. The screaming ladies in Killing Floor 2 must have been an influence for them. Take that, Deacons of the Deep. Oh, another key! Here's our boss. I'm not sure. It could be the new boss based on orientation, actually. Very rarely get a boss room that starts from the south on this level, I feel. I guess that or the Amoconda, because it's not going to be Beholster. Thought I saw it move. Maybe not. We'll go back in a second. Oh, that was it, eh? Okay. I think Unfinished Gun might still be our boss weapon, even though it's got no ammo left, or about to have no ammo left. So why am I still using ammo for it? Because I have a spacebar item. That's why. Although maybe we're about to get something better right now. That's the Devolver. Yeah, I don't know what this does damage-wise to bosses. But I guess we might find out. What it does to enemies is change them, but it seems to change them into, like, worse enemies. Worse for me, I mean. If you're devolving something, you would assume it becomes something weaker, but maybe I just got unlucky when I tried it before. It's also just a gentle piss take of the publishers rather than not the developers. I'm still missing a chest, right? Yeah, I am. Isn't looking promising. Well, hang on, no. Was Membrane 50? If Membrane was 50, it is looking promising, but I think I might have that wrong. That sounds too cheap. Maybe it was 60. No, that's convenient. It does seem to make them a weaker quote-unquote enemy. I think I'd rather fight a sniper than a shotgun guy, but I guess in terms of strength, the shotgun guy is weaker. It's a hard thing to gauge when all enemies technically do the same damage. Alright, bit of cash there. Item room, not a mimic. The thing that does the thing if you get hit. In other words, not very good. Let me go double check what price the membrane was, because I think membrane did okay against bosses. I might be misremembering. But if I can afford it, I'll buy it, because we still have plenty of keys. Yeah, alright. Green or yellow. And I guess we'll try that against what could be the new boss. It's that or Amoconda. Oh, wait, I forgot what floor I was on. Never mind. It's the god-awful tank. I also think you can probably forgive my annoyance at that terrible robot run I did on camera, where I had the Amoconda, the tank, and the High Priest. It's like, how much do you want me to hate you? The other good thing about the membrane is it has so much spread at range that I'm hitting all his god-awful spawns. Unless he's blocking them, of course. Yep. I need these blanks, don't force me to use them. Yeah, get lost. Oh, one of the gun items. That's pretty good. Also going to use my spacebar item just to restore the membrane, because that will probably have to be our boss weapon for the next floor anyway. Blank statue, blank statue. Might as well give it a go, and we'll use the snowballer, I guess, to clear the next floor. Heavy boots. Yeah, okay. And the other one didn't work. Do we have anything that takes advantage of heavy boots? I don't think we do. It's only like alien engine, the sword. Those are the only two I can think of offhand. But hey, a gun item is good. We have an extra bit of armor now. The snowballer is not an ideal weapon for this floor, obviously, but it has a high freeze rate. Oh! Please don't spawn right next to me. That was just the bonus armor. That's not too bad. Why won't you die? This isn't going to last very many rooms at all. I assume the buffing guy is still alive somewhere. Or just frozen, maybe? No, he must have died. Membrane is fine. Alright, we'll take it for this. Get off my level. What you got for me? Shop a gun muncher? No gun muncher. Betrayer and gamma ray. A key and ammo. Betrayer's shield is way too expensive for how ineffective it is. Although the shield, pardon me, the shield is fine. Although again, can't keep on assuming I know roughly where I rate guns anymore because they've been rebalanced. Mostly for the worse, it seems. Oh, you've got to go. I'm sorry, were you trying to summon bullets? Item room? Nope, zombie room. Got the wizard, that's the important part. I guess we'll use the flare gun after this. I did buy it, so I should use it. There is a key dealie. I don't know if I want him. No, I guess they can't be frozen. Oh, there was basically nothing I could do there, because it's a bloody veteran who definitely should have received a rebalance so that they don't cheat. But they didn't do that. They didn't do the obvious things. That's out. I'm saving the Abyssal Tentacle to clear the final floor. But when your master died, you stopped. Uh-huh. It's a good job there's HP on the floor to cover that. riddance. We don't need to pick it up right now, we can get it at the end. It's not like I had the sword, and even if I did, it'd be doing such crap damage there'd be no point using it. Oh, or we could just take that. We haven't found any item room yet. No, we have not. It feels like the flare gun is another gun that reloads faster if you press while the reload is going on as well. Again, don't know if that's by design or a glitch or... Should have just enough flares to last the floor. We've explored most of it, we just need to find our boss and item rooms. And that said, I'm apparently having issues with that. I'll just take it for this. I don't know why my flares were getting caught in that corner when I wasn't shooting at it. Item room? Or boss, possibly, because it's isolated? It is the boss. Alright, well, it's not the wall, obviously. So it's probably based on coming in from the left, kill pillars. At least it's not the High Priest. Oh wait, I can fly, so I can cheat here, right? Oh, I need more money though. I think I can cheat because I have flying. So we will go do that because Winchester's games suck. Oh, we got a bad spacebar item to replace the one we used. Cluster bomb is bad because more often than not you hit yourself with it. Not because it's fundamentally bad, it's just it gets set off too easily when you're still in range. That gave us enough? That gave us no money. That's what I get for trying to flip a table. Three shells! 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to get it. Oh, this is just going to be the item room, though. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's actually much, much worse than that. Alright, that's enough right there. Yeah, okay. I could have gotten away with using Abyssal Tentacle on this floor, given how many ammo drops we're getting. Skull Splitter is fine. That's probably our best boss weapon now, isn't it? Yeah, actually, yeah, if it's kill pillars, yeah, it would be. Right, so now we can afford Gungeon. And again, I think I can cheat at it. Normally I wouldn't condone cheating. But his games suck, so... Sure. I like that he's not even paying attention to see that I cheated. Oh, the BFG! Well, that'll be our room clear on floor 5 then, because it's not really a boss weapon. I've never heard this drum beat as part of this game before. I guess it must be the music for Gungeon. Alright. There's like, what, a half heart and a half heart on the floor? Plus money. No, we have no money anymore. Never mind. It is kill pillars, so I think I made the right choice. Not in what I just did that second, but in general. I used a blank there for no reason, apparently, because the bullet still hit me. Screw you, as always. We are destroying him thanks to cluster mine, though. Because I had no regard for my own HP and how I used it. It's also, for whatever reason, coming back really, really quickly. Why isn't it getting set off? He's right there. Alright. If we hadn't got Skull Splitter, it would have been a much more painful fight, so don't let the game try and fool you into thinking that it's balanced to later bosses. It most certainly hasn't. This is good against kill pillars because it hits multiple targets. It has piercing on its shots. So do not be fooled. We also got a bad gun there, but that's fine because we have the BFG and the tentacle to clear the next floor. We have a blank left. Screw it. We have exactly enough keys as well. No, maybe not if this is locked. Oh good. 5 shells. Yeah, fairly quick run of though, given that we've had quite a few good passives. Doesn't surprise me that much. Our guns have been pretty bad prior to this. And I got this via cheating, I guess. Oh, this is some wonderful payback, though. Suck on that. I bet I don't get nearly as many ammo drops on this floor as I did on the last one, however. Get off my ship, my planet. Get off my Gungeon. Oh. Alright. If I use cluster mine, I'm just going to get myself hit, so... Maybe if he does the knives. I think this is going to run out of ammo before we get into phase 2, because, again, I'm pretty sure every gun does less damage against later bosses. There, I tried it. The one bomb that would have hit him fell off the edge, so, you know. I guess if no one walks on them after a certain period, they just explode. What I should have done was place them where he throws the knives. That would have been a better idea. And of course he isn't doing his knife attack one goddamn time. Because you're trying to make a liar of me, game, and I'm not buying it. Not one bit. Are these ever going to explode? Maybe they're not timed. Let's just try and get something else to hit it while I was reloading. Oh, I didn't use the technical once! I forgot about that. I don't think the technical is going to be a heart killer. The money I spent on it, I could have had Gundromeda Strain and really kicked the game's arse. Yeah, it did not too bad actually. Yeah, fine. We'll tentacle the dragon to death. Welcome to anime, dragon. Get animated. Do not let this run fool you. The supply drop is still an imbalanced piece of shit. I just happened to get very lucky with my drops this run. That's the only difference. And we also happened to roll some good bosses for the weapons we did have. But at least it was a win. And at least it was an easy win as well. Let's shoot ourselves in the head. Oh, but before we finish, we'll go back and check if that peddler is back again to buy some more stuff from him. So yes, there will still be Gungeon episodes for now anyway, even though I'm not enjoying the update at all. I'm waiting for patches, see what they do with it. I'll still do them because people don't want me to stop yet. And the next episode will probably be an Inside Baseball one. He is back and he does have 2 more items. Vorpal Gun and Flak Bullets. Exploding ones, I guess. They explode into little bits. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time whenever that will be. Ta-ta for now.